Here we go. Welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge.
And I'm Ashley Sledge.
And let's talk horror madness. We are so excited tonight, guys, because we're doing something that we've never done before. And we are going to be doing a Maniac Madness, talking about some of our favorite horror icons, horror villains, how they would do if they were versing off against each other. Now, the way Ashley and I did this was we did it as if they were facing off against each other in a fight.
Yeah.
If you did these as if they were your favorites, that's totally fine too.
Yeah. I wanted to do that. I totally did. And my winner would have been different completely.
Oh.
But I strategically went by who I thought was more powerful.
And I did the same as well. So if we were going by who my favorite was, I completely agree. This would have been a completely different list. So I want to catch up on the chat real quick. Hey, Celise.
Hey, Celise.
Shaim, unfortunately, can't be here tonight.
Oh.
Shaim had to work late, so we're really bummed about that. What's up, Nathan?
Hey, Nathan.
Hey, Charles. I can't make it. I have plans with my sister. Michael will win. We will see. But, everybody, we do want to say this. We appreciate the super chats that you guys do. So, from now on, whenever we have somebody that does a super chat, this is what you're going to get.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
So when you see that, you know that a super chat has been done. So I hope you guys dig that. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Daniel, what's up?
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Sierra. Hey, Boomer. Hey, yes, Boomer. Let's do this. I've got a winner and justification. I'm so excited to see who your winner is. Jamie did. They seen who would win in the fight as well.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up, Gavin? Hey, Michael's here.
Hey, Michael.
We don't talk about Michael a lot, but Michael is a huge part of this channel. From the inception, Michael has been helping us book guests since the very, very first episode of my first horror movie. So this is part of the backbone to the channel. Michael, I'm so glad you could come out and join us. Sydney dies this time. Demon time. Oh, here we go.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Thank you so much for the donation. We appreciate it. Danielle, how you doing?
Hey, Danielle.
Nice to see you. So we're going to give people a little bit of time to trickle in before we go to our brackets. So we do want to say it one more time. We went strictly on who we think would legitimately win in a fight between the two. And for those of you that have been longtime friends of the channel, we got something for you too. We can officially cancel you now. So the cancellations don't have to happen through text. They can happen on the screen.
I feel like I'm going to get canceled even more now.
And for those of you, if you don't have it yet, take a look at the bracket here for a little bit while we're waiting for people to trickle in. That way you can kind of have an idea of how the bracket went. And these were all done at complete random. Ashley and I numbered them 1 through 32, put them in a hat, drew from the hat, and that is how we got to where we are right now. So it's very, very fair, even though I'll talk about it when we get there. Some of my absolute favorites are going to get knocked out in the first round.
Yeah, I felt like some of them, I'm like, ooh, ouch. Like,
yeah, that's not who I wanted that person to go up against in the first round. So, yes, again, this is something we're very, very excited about. Okay, hold on. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Nice to see you. Here we go. I bet Boomer picked Kayaku. We will see. I honestly do think my winner would win. We'll see, Nathan.
So I think the same.
Me too. Hey, Robin's here.
Hey.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Robin.
I'm just going to start this off and say, fuck Pennywise, Daddy Ghostface for the win.
Okay.
We'll see. No, you're welcome, buddy. We appreciate you every single day.
Absolutely.
You and Courtney and the kids are amazing to us. Yes, let the hate flow through you.
Canceled.
I would have so much fun with that. Predator versus Leprechaun. Predator would destroy him. Hey, what's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
We'll see. I'm doing well. How about you two? We are amazing. We have been looking forward to this all
I'm so
day.
excited to see what everybody else got. Like,
yes.
I'm just so curious.
And that's another thing we wanted to say right off the beginning. How do I go about getting in on the bracket? If you want to create your own bracket, shoot, I'm trying to think of how I could get you a bracket real quick. If you have Instagram, hit me up real quick at Sledgehammer Horror, and I will send you a bracket real quick before we actually get started. So we're going to start the brackets at 8:10. So that's when we're actually going to officially start. Now, before we actually get started, usually at the end, we do a Q&A. But let's do that right now. Let's talk about it right now. Uh-oh. Gavin. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, man.
Raven canceled you.
What did he do already?
He said that Daddy Ghostface was going to get Pennywise.
Oh.
No, like with your guys's. We have not.
No, like she wants the bracket that we made. That's
what I'm saying. If you get a hold of me at Sledgehammer Horror, I'll DM you a copy of the bracket. That way you can play along with us. It's our bracket. I mean, we are different. We have two completely different brackets, and everybody in the chat should have their own bracket as well. There is no right or wrong answers here.
But I mean, the beginning ones are all the
right.
same.
The beginning ones are all the same, but then we pick our winners. And like I said, oh, there she is. Hey, Celeste. Do you like the Wrong Turn franchise? I like the first one, and I like the last one. What's up, everyone? How y'all doing tonight? What's up, Russell? Thanks for joining in. Okay, what site to DM you? Instagram at Sledgehammer Horror or Twitter at Kenny Sledge. Either one of those. If you DM me real quick, I will more than happily send you a copy of the bracket. Thank you, Ashley, for sending me it.
You're welcome.
Thank you for wanting a copy. There you go. So another thing we wanted to talk about before we get started, thank you guys. The overwhelming feedback we've gotten in regards to this bracket has been amazing. And we really appreciate you guys, all the DMs that we've been sent, trying to get copies of the bracket. It's been a whole lot of fun. Everyone go watch it. We are hoping to Saturday night after Horror Hound with our good friend, Anna Sweet Anna. We're hoping that we can make that date possible. We're we're trying really hard to make that happen. Did y'all like Dead Silence?
Yes.
We love Dead Silence.
It scared the shit out of me.
If you go to our Didn't See That Coming playlist, you can see the episode that we did. We're actually dressed up as a ventriloquist dummy. So that was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
If you pick Leprechaun, there's a wrong answer. Okay. You know what? I'm going to switch my winner. Ooh, Nathan's going to pull out the last card there at the end. Thank you, whoever suggested Excursion. It was crazy. Oh, and there she is. What a Ghoul wants. We're really, really hoping we can meet up with you Saturday night. We're going to do everything in our power to make this happen.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
I think I got you. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to get it pulled up. Come on, phone. I did not get a DM from you yet. There needs to be a sequel. I agree. Or a prequel would be great. I've seen X twice now. Man, I really got to see this movie.
I know. I'm so excited. We've just been so busy. Like, we haven't been able to get to the theater.
We are taking a break from Sledgehammer Horror.
For our kids' spring break.
For our kids' spring break. So we've been trying to pack up as many things as we can humanly pack up here. That's why it's say your Insta name one more time. How about this? Let's do this. Make it a little easier. Just like that on Instagram. And you'll be able to reach us. Hey, what's up, Maya?
Hey, Maya.
How you doing? That's one of the few horror movies that truly scare me. I'm terrified of ventriloquist dolls. Yeah.
Yes.
And Nathan, I was going to bring this up later on, buddy. Nathan's birthday is on Friday. And
Nathan.
My dude is going to go splurging on some slasher Blu-rays and 4Ks. So nice. I'm so excited. Nice. I was going to bring it up later, Nathan. I promise you. I have it in my notes. At a certain point, I was going to bring it up. But you beat me to it, you son bitch. Happy birthday, my friend. I hope you have an amazing day on Friday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Usually A24 movies don't look that great to me, but X was a fun time. Everybody, please, no spoilers. Because we really want to go see this on Saturday. Thank you, Ashley.
You're welcome.
Okay, I think I got it correct now. Let's check it out. We are going to be starting the brackets any second. I just want, there we go. Cool. All right. I will send you your bracket and then we will get started. Thank you everybody for your patience with us. We do appreciate it. And for those of you that are just tuning in, as all of you know, Ashley and I never make anybody send us super chats. We are going to try to communicate with the chat as much as we can. But from now on, anybody that sends us a super chat, this will be the message that you receive.
Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby.
So anytime there's a super chat, I hope you're ready for some ooh, baby, ooh, baby. Okay, hey, spoiler. X is great. Stay for the post credits. Now we know.
Okay.
Appreciate it. All right, guys. So we are going to get started with our list now. So we are starting off at the top left corner. So we are starting with Pinhead versus Chucky. We are going to go all the way down that side of the bracket. Then we're going to move over to Lipstick Face Demon versus Rose the Hat and move all the way down that bracket. So here we go. Oh, hold on. Ali's here. Back from a long time treating patients and not getting paid. I understand. We're so glad to have you here. And thank you for the work that you do in the medical field. Ashley also is in that field, and we understand how hard it is what you do. And you do not get appreciated or paid nearly enough. So thank you. We're all always ready for some demon. Ooh, baby. Okay. So in round one, Pinhead versus Chucky. When we drew these names at random, it broke me to pieces because Chucky is my dude, but I am going to go Pinhead over Chucky in this one because I'm going again by who I think would win in a head-to-head fight. So because I am going with that reasoning, I am going to go with Pinhead. Now, before you give us your choice, babe, I do got to real quick.
Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. So we got Raven says Chucky. I say Pinhead. We got Pinhead. Easy. So I went with Pinhead. And as always, I don't know Ashley's list. She doesn't know mine. So what's yours, babe?
So I also went with Pinhead. I mean, Chucky, he's what, like 2 feet, 3 feet? He's a tough guy. But Pinhead, he had to win this one.
He'll tear your soul apart.
Yeah, I mean, he's immortal. He can disguise himself. And he's just like really tough. So I had to go with Pinhead.
Exactly. And see that, like, I love this right here. Pinhead would destroy Chucky. I don't even like Hellraiser, but you have to be honest. And I agree. Child's Play is my favorite horror franchise.
I agree with you.
Like, Child's Play has always been my favorite. It always will be my favorite, but I just don't see any way that he would be able to win. It's a clear win for Pinhead. I haven't actually seen his movies, but he is pretty intense. He'll tear your soul apart.
Yeah.
Chucky is my dude, so Chucky.
Like a centipede.
A Cenobite?
A Cenobite, not a centipede.
They'll make you a centipede.
That would be horrible too.
Right. All right. Ashley said centipede.
And I got canceled already. I knew it.
All right, guys. So we're going to move on to the second one, which is Predator versus Leprechaun. So if you go back to your bracket here, we got Predator taking on Leprechaun. Who are you going with, my love?
I mean, is this really that hard? So No, I'm just kidding. Predator.
Yeah.
Predator. He is a tough guy, and I mean, Leppy. He's got his wits about him, but no, Predator had to win this one for me.
Yeah, I'm with you. This was, as I said, there were some that we hated when we did them. Those other ones where right away I was like, oh, okay, I know who's gonna win this one.
Like Predator can literally like break cement with his own hands.
Yeah, he's gonna destroy Leprechaun. I completely agree with you on this one. I think Predator's got this one. Okay, there you go. We're on the right account now. What if Chucky transformed his soul into a Cenobite?
Well, steal.
I had no idea who to pick for this one. I don't know what either one of them do. Predator beats Lep. Predator for the win. Boo, fuck Leprechaun. Get out of here. Leprechaun with the magic, less weakness. Ooh, but what if Predator shoots one of his beams with a 4-leaf clover?
Yeah.
Gets it. I'm going Predator. I got to stick with that one. Okay, so now we are at Leatherface versus the Wolfman. So who are you going with on this one, babe?
I went with Leatherface. I feel like Leatherface would cut Wolfman's face off and wear it as his Halloween mask.
Ooh, that'd actually be dope. Seeing Leatherface walk around with Wolf's face on.
Yeah.
And according to mine, I agree. Because, I mean, I love the Wolfman. You know I'm a huge Wolfman fan, but I just think that chainsaw, he's got him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got him with that chainsaw. I think he's going to use his chainsaw to his advantage in this fight. And I think that if it was a power-to-power thing, I think the Wolfman would have him. But he does have his chainsaw.
He does. I mean, Wolfman has like claws and stuff. But...
Right. So yeah, I for me on that one, something Chucky has a disadvantage, but think of the possibilities. He has Chucky clones everywhere. See, this is what I love. I won't be surprised he can use the lament configuration. See, this is what I love. Like, I love all the differences. Leatherface beats Wolfman. Leatherface over with the win. Wolfman and the super strength and senses.
I mean, he does have the Wolfman senses, but
an 80-year-old woman beats Leatherface. Ooh, hey, come on. No, she didn't. She died. Leatherface, but from 2003. There you go. All right. So now we're going back here. We are going with Hannibal Lecter versus Creature from the Black Lagoon. So I'm going to have to go on this one. This one was a little bit different for me as well. When it comes to this one, I thought about this one for a while. And if I got the two of these in a room together, I 100% have to go with the Creature from the Black Lagoon on this one. I think that the Creature is stronger. I think that Hannibal Lecter, if he doesn't have the element of surprise to come along with it, I don't think that he actually has the ability to beat the Creature. I think the Creature is just overwhelmingly strong, and I think the Creature would take out Hannibal Lecter.
I agree. I think the Creature would win also.
We're agreeing a lot here. This is weird.
Hannibal Lecter, he is very intelligent, and he can persuade people to do what he wants, but this is the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Like, he's just pulling his ass underwater,
right?
Like, and he's done for.
Come here, Hannibal.
Yeah.
So, okay, guys, if I missed stuff in the chat today because it's such a rapid fire chat, I'm sorry. I would never want to ignore any of you, but because it is such a rapid fire thing, it's going to be hard to read every single one. Creature, Hannibal, too smart.
He's very smart.
Hannibal, Creature, Hannibal would make a fish sandwich. I love it. Creature, Hannibal's brains, not muscle. Raven says Hannibal would eat the Creature. Creature.
But I mean, he doesn't like fish. He likes.
Yeah, I love Gavin. I don't care about this one. Fuck them both. All right, so now we have our first bracket done. Mine is Pinhead, Predator, Leatherface, Creature, and yours is.
Mine is Pinhead, Predator, Leatherface, Creature.
Wow, we need to start disagreeing here a little bit. So let's go.
Sure we will.
Let's go to our next part of the bracket, which sees Ghoul from the Sinister franchise taking on Frankenstein. Who do you got winning this one?
I got good old Frankie winning this one. This is probably one we're gonna disagree on. I mean, Ghoul kind of has to use like children to do his dirty work, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is a demon, but Frankenstein has like super strength. And I think that he would take him on for sure.
Here's my thing, okay?
Okay.
Now, I went with Ghoul.
Okay.
Now, why did I go with Ghoul when Frankenstein is the obvious winner? Frankenstein, and we mean Frankenstein's monster. I don't want to get all stupid. We're talking about Frankenstein's monster. Now, please, everybody, hear me out.
He's super strong.
He is super strong. But, in essence, he was just born. He has the mind of a child.
So you think
Ghoul could take over that mind of a child that Frankenstein has and persuade him.
But he has no family.
Okay, then he just takes him with him. Ghoul, I think, because Frankenstein really is, if you watch it, it really is, he's a newborn. He's trying to learn things, you know, he's so easily impressionable. He has that mind of a child. So I think Ghoul takes him and gets him. Just my opinion. Glad we finally disagreed on something. Hannibal, if Hannibal's in the water, he is much dead unless there's dry land, but the Creature is strong. I don't really know about the Creature. He could use a change of diet. They need to do this on Celebrity Deathmatch. Now that I would watch.
Right.
Frankenstein, he's not a child. Or is he? Frankenstein's winning. He's not a child and he ain't eating him. Or is he?
Yeah, no, he's not.
Ghoul, you're on your own with this one. Ken coming in with a technicality. He's technically a child. Nice logic, Ken. I was thinking about that too. Ghoul. Hey, what's up, sweet? God damn it. Remember when I called her sweetheart last night?
Yeah, like, what a condescending piece of
I
shit.
know. She made fun of me after. She's like, you sound like such a douchebag. Thank you for being such a good. I hit her up last night.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, I really didn't mean that, but thank you for being such a good sport, Mel. That actually was a great thank you. I don't think Frankenstein would fight back, would he? He's just a good guy. See, there's another thing.
But he has fought back. Like he
Right.
gets angry and he's super strong.
Right. See, now this is fun. Like,
He-
oh my gosh,
like,
I love
he
that so many
doesn't-
people are disagreeing with this one.
He doesn't have like when he outlashes.
Yeah, like that. He has that super strength.
Yes.
But if you're already poisoned from Beghoul's green blood, it doesn't matter how strong you are because you're a
No,
child being
He's
poisoned.
knocking that blood out of his veins.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Another heartbreaker for me.
Mhm.
We have our boy Candyman taking on Big Ben. Now, if you don't know who Big Ben is, you're canceled. Big Ben is the big bad from House, 1986, my favorite horror movie. So hold on, before we get to that, I do gotta say,
Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
I will check it out as soon as we're done with our notes. I appreciate you being a part of
Yes.
it. Let us know in the chat as we're going along.
Absolutely.
And thank you for your donation. It means the world to us. Frankenstein is the vigilante. Yeah. Putting it on the Ritz. Who the fuck?
Oh.
He says Candyman wins 100%. So yeah, this is another one. Wow, I got a lot of big banners here.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I went Candyman. Big Ben is just a big skeleton with a gun, and I don't think that gun's going to do much against Candyman and the powers he has of Afterlife. So while this one really did break my heart, because you guys know what House means to me. House is my favorite horror movie of all time. This is another one that when we drew them, I was like, fuck.
When we get to the other side, I have one like that. The other side, I'm like, oh, I can't. I'm sorry. I feel like I like it's my baby.
Right, I know. That's how I felt about Big Ben. I was like, it had to be him.
Yeah.
Why couldn't he go up against Billy from Black Christmas? Like,
Right.
so who did you pick in this one?
I picked Candyman also. So if you think about it, they're both out for revenge on somebody. you know?
Right.
But Candyman, I think he's got him with that hook. You know, he, like you said, he's just a skeleton, and yeah, that hook. He's
I think
got
he's
him.
got him.
Yeah.
For sure. Candyman, sorry, Ken. Candyman wins 100%. House, thank you, Jamie. Oh yeah, Big Ben for sure. Big Ben. I'm glad you like that, Anna. As much as I love House, Candyman wins this one. Candyman. It's funny because everybody knows how much this hurts me.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys could have
Like
seen
even
me,
you picked Candyman, and they're still like, I'm sorry.
Like when we were drawing the names and I seen Big Ben, I was like, yes. And I seen Candyman, I was like, fuck. I was so pissed. Big Ben all day, but dang, I think Candyman got him. Sorry, Ken, but Candyman takes it. Off topic for a second. See, I didn't hear it was in the Shining movie. I heard it was in the Shining play that's going to be on Broadway, is what I heard. Now, if it's in a new Shining movie, I'd be interested to see Ben Stiller as Jack Torrance. I would rather see Devin Sawa, but it is what it is. Me too. It's the best. Big Ben, both have supernatural abilities, but Candyman doesn't show any mercy. Isn't Big Ben also in Night Court? Yeah, I can't think of his real name right now. Richard Mole? Yeah. If they're in Granny's house, then Big Ben wins. Anywhere else, Candyman. It's a good point. Candyman for sure. Nobody can kill Tony Todd. We'll see.
Yeah.
I did not hear that, but that would definitely be crazy. Yeah, see, I heard that it was in an upcoming play adaptation that Ben Stiller was in talk. So I'm very, very, very excited to see how that goes. So now we are up to the Invisible Man versus our boy Jason. So without any question here, I know the Invisible Man can turn invisible. Cool. Jason got you, bro. Like, Jason is gonna get you for sure 100% of the time. So yes, I am gonna go with Jason Voorhees over the Invisible Man 10 out of 10 times. What about you, my love?
I went with Jason too. He's tougher. Yeah, you have that invisible cloak or the whatever he wears.
Right.
But all Jason has to do is just take his machete and just like start swinging around, and he's got him. Like, yeah. I think he's tougher. Like, he doesn't have to be invisible to win.
Right. Yeah, I think for sure Jason has got this one. And I'm even talking kid Jason. Like, Jason popping out of the water. Jason's going to get the invisible man.
I mean, can that suit even get wet?
Yes, he was the bailiff. It is a play. Okay. Yes, Richard Mole is his name. No, hey, not your bad. Not your bad. We've all done it, man. I'm just glad that you're able to bring conversation here. That's awesome. Hey, Robbie and Kaylee, how you doing, guys?
Hey, guys.
Thanks for stopping out. Draw, they're both dead to begin with. And Jason, there's going to be a Goosebumps musical. I'd watch that.
Oh, heck yeah.
Kill for mommy. Jason never dies. Yeah, there's a lot of Jasons on here. Jason would rag down that invisible bitch.
For sure.
I see Jason going far in this, although I may be a little biased. Jason is so dumb, he's probably just swing a weapon, and he's going to get him.
Yeah.
How could he kill what you can't see? But Jason is still way cooler. Hard to argue that. All right, so now we are at the bottom of this list, and I am going to say this is one that took me the longest to figure out.
Really?
Yes. Valik the Nun versus Samara. So, me personally, I'm going with Valik. I think Samara's going to crawl her little wet ass out of the TV, and the Nun's going to be like, I didn't answer no phone, bitch. Boom! And just punt that little shit back into the well. So, I'm going to go with Valik because she'd be like, hey, you didn't even call me. You didn't give me the 7-day warning, so I'm whooping that ass. So, I'm going with Valik the Nun over Samara.
And I'm going to go with Samara. So, Samara, she's a bad bitch. Like, she's fucking evil. And, yeah, she didn't answer the phone, but she's going to disfigure that Nun's face. Like, she's like, and, you know, even worse than it already is. That Nun's face is going to be fucked up even worse.
Okay. So we've got one for Samara, one for Valik. So, Jason just had to get lucky once. Hey, Calvin, what's up, buddy? Bro, don't forget, Jason can teleport. He can always catch his prey no matter where they run.
Exactly.
Calvin's one of the coolest guys you could ever hope to meet. Calvin, thank you for stopping in, man. Valik. I got Valik too, Ken. Valik ain't watching no tape. Samara, only if Valik watches that tape, though. 7 days. Oh, Valik is a full-on demon. Samara is a cursed nobody. Raven says Valik. I say Samara. Samara keeps coming back, but Valik is defeated. But is Valik defeated?
Yes.
Yes, she's dead. I'm still so upset the Nun movie. I agree. Mm-hmm. But Samara be killing folks. Yeah, I think Samara, because you got like her mother or something, but also she's evil. Yeah.
She's
don't care about this one either.
Bad.
If it had to be Sudoku, then yes, but Valik beats Samara. Okay, so we are done with our first round in the left side of the bracket. As a reminder, I went Pinhead, Predator, Leatherface, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Ghoul, Candyman, Jason, Valik.
Mine is Pinhead, Predator, Leatherface, Creature, Frankenstein, Candyman, Jason, Samara.
All right. So now we are moving over to the other side. And up here at the top, we have the lipstick face demon from Insidious versus Rose the Hat from Dr. Sleep.
So
you go ahead, baby.
Okay. I had to go with Rose. She is, again, we're talking about tough bitches. She's tough, you know, and she's a leader. She's a psychic. I think she's got him.
100%. Rose the Hat is going to crush the lipstick face demon 100 out of 100 times.
He's really nothing unless he's attached to somebody else.
Right. And Rose the Hat, the brain power alone that she has, there is no way the lipstick face demon stands any chance going up against her.
And all the power that she has taken.
Yeah. All the steam. Yeah. I think she's got him. Yeah, she's going to give Valik 7 days to turn away. Mm-hmm. Love and miss you too, man. We got to get together sometime soon. Boomer in the house, sub to the podcast in the woods, y'all. I agree. Boomer joined us last night live. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the podcast. Make sure you check out our episode. We had a great time. Sorry, my English is off today, dog. I'm so tired.
I get it.
You can speak in German as long as you're here hanging out with us. Only one for me is Frank. Different on me. Oh, Frankenstein.
Uh-huh.
Rose the Hat beating that punk ass demon. Meth
Yeah.
Mall for the win. Rose the Hat, she's one bad mother. Rose, lipstick face demon, because he ain't got no damn soul for Rose to snack on. Ooh.
Huh.
Rose the Hat might take this whole jam. She is ruthless. Lipstick face demon is just Darth Maul without the Maul. Rose the Hat, Rose. We got a lot of Rose. Without the Force, that's what it was. Hat lady. She'll shrivel up without her souls. We'll see.
Yes.
She's got some. All right, so now I'm so excited for this one. The Mummy versus Micah Myers. Micah Myers. Who do you got on this one, my love? The Mummy or Micah Myers?
There's no, and it's Michael. I mean, he is unwrapping that mummy and stabbing him and looking at him sideways. It's Michael. And I don't care if you say mummy, but it's Michael. It's Michael. It's Michael, damn it.
It's totally Michael. He's going to grab one end of that mummy. He's going to...
Yeah. And then he's going to stab him. He's going to
Yeah.
look at him like this.
Yeah, this one was another one that the minute we did it, I was like, yeah, it's Michael.
Yeah.
Michael's got him. And I know, I just seen that. You did have a good argument, Maya. But I think that the lipstick face demon, which I hate saying, he is souls. Like, you can say he doesn't have a soul, but really that's all he is a soul, because he's always attached to other people.
To another soul to be anything.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Listen, we left off a lot that we wanted on here. Mom and Dad from The People Under the Stairs.
We made a list first, and we kind of...
Krampus was another one we left off.
And then we...
But there may be a bonus round coming up in a couple weeks. Depending on how this goes, we'll see what happens.
So that's kind of like what we want to do, just the live with you guys.
Yes.
Every, like
at least once a month, and we want to do this where it's complete.
Like a fun type thing like this.
I hate saying fan interaction. We don't look at you guys as fans. We look at you as friends.
Yeah,
so let's say friend interaction.
Just hanging out and doing something fun like this.
Rose Myers is whooping his ass with Mummy Rabbit. I knew everybody was going to pick Michael. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream. I agree.
Save that toilet paper, Michael.
Little Michael Myers from the street that's from Ken's fans. Thanks, buddy. Oh, what am I saying, Ken? I've never seen the damn movie. Oh, really? It's a good one. Michael all the way, cutting those bandages to pieces. Gosh, this is awesome. I love People Under the Stairs. Her favorite movie.
It is my favorite movie.
If you guys have a bunch left off, wanted to do, you could do a part 2, and the winners of each could face off. We could do that too. Yeah. So we do have a bunch. So maybe that we have another one coming up that we want to do here in a couple of weeks that we've already got planned. But after that, maybe we'll do a part 2 to this, because I'm having a blast so far. So that's awesome. I love this. That's cool. Respect for sure. Friend interaction. Yeah. I hate saying fan. That's really weird. I don't ever look at you guys as our fans. That's not who we are.
We're just hanging out.
Yeah, we're just hanging out with our friends, man. So yeah, that's why you'll never hear me say fan interaction or anything like that, because that's not how we feel. Mummy or strong. Curse! Sorry, that's an Aqua Teen Hunger Force reference.
Oh, Lord.
All right. So now we are up to Billy from Black Christmas versus Jigsaw. So do you want to give your opinion on this one, babe?
Okay, I chose Jigsaw. I kind of feel like Billy's a punk. Yeah, I mean, he's trapped in an attic, and I don't know. I think Jigsaw would, if Jigsaw actually put him in one of his traps, I don't think he's getting out of it.
Okay.
No.
I'm going Billy, because like I said, for me this is going head to head with strength, and it's not giving
I'm not
Jigsaw the time to set up a trap and do all that. I'm just saying
yeah, but
and then I'm talking Billy from the original Black Christmas.
Oh, I thought
not Yellow Billy.
Not Yellow Billy.
No.
Yeah, but even him,
I think he's just gonna stab the shit out of Jigsaw and call it a day.
I think Jigsaw is gonna make a trap for him.
Okay. Well, agree to disagree. Everyone is awesome here. I couldn't agree more.
Yes.
Every single one of you has my heart. And a lot of you know that because we talk on an everyday basis. And I love every single one of you. You should do this, but with different decades of horror. 80s bracket, 90s bracket. Just don't include House and People Under the Stairs. It wouldn't be fair. Sorry. Jigsaw, he's just too smart. Jigsaw, let's play a game, Billy. Jigsaw for sure. Billy's just a creep. Billy from Black Christmas, the original. I agree. Billy is a punk. Jigsaw. I got Billy, man. He's not falling on a damn pig's mask. Thank you. Jigsaw, he's hella smart. Jigsaw, period.
Jigsaw's very smart.
Well, you know what? So far, I think this is the one that's most torn
Yeah.
between everybody. This is awesome. Billy, Jigsaw's already dead. So, okay, that was a good one. Now, here's another one that I feel like people are going to be torn on, but I knew my winner straight away, and that is You're All My Children Now, Mr. Freddy Krueger versus I'm Going to Suck Your Blood, Dracula. So, Freddy versus Dracula. Now, here's where this one got tricky for me. Freddy gets you in your dreams, and you got the argument of Dracula doesn't dream. Bullshit. That dude sleeps all day. So I'm going with Freddy. I think he's going to get Dracula because, like I said, vampires have to sleep during the day. He's going to get him. He's going to take him out. I got Freddy taking out Drac.
I also have Freddy taking out Drac. That was my same argument in my mind. Like, he sleeps all freaking day long. Yeah. Like,
that's great.
He's downstairs in his coffin, sleeping, and Freddy's like, all right, let's do this. And he gets in his dream, and, you know, you can't suck his blood in his dream.
And all you got to do is stop a vampire's heart. You know, like a stake to the heart.
Freddy's got, like, steak fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially in a dream.
Yeah, he can make those steak fingers. Yeah.
For sure. Freddy, just give him a glove with wooden spike. Thank you.
Great
Freddy.
minds think alike.
Freddy, even Dracula has the dream. Freddy, holy shit, this one is hard. Krueger, welcome to my nightmare, bloodsucker. Fred. Yeah, I agree. Freddy easily on that one for me. All right, so now we are at Xenomorph versus Norman Bates. Another one that really bummed me out because I wanted my dude Norman to make it a little bit farther than he did. Xenomorph's got him. The Xenomorph has got Norman Bates. He's got Mama Bates. He's got Papa Bates. He's got Master Bates. He's got them all. So I think the Xenomorph absolutely takes him out.
Yeah, I agree. Xenomorph for sure.
Even Master Bates?
I got it. I got it.
I'm sorry, I had to drop that again. I worked on that all day.
Clearly. We were trying to annoy him. Anyways, yeah, I mean, Xenomorph can be like shot and like have his limbs torn off, and he's still, and literally Norman, at the end when he's going to stab her, he just grabs him and he just falls down. Like clearly he's not that tough. Yeah.
So this is another one that I'm not going to go through the comments on this one because everybody picked Xenomorph, except where'd it go? Bates, just to be different. This is another one we drew it. I was like, damn, because I think everybody knows, like, I'm a huge Psycho fan.
Yeah.
If I ever got to land a role in a movie, I would hope I could get to play Norman Bates because I think I could absolutely knock that role out of the park. I could Vince Vaughn the shit out of that. But the minute we drew this one, I was like, shit, damn it, my boy's going down early. All right, so now we are up to Ghostface versus Pennywise. You want to start us off with this one, baby?
Yeah, so this one is hard for me. And I'm going to have to go with Pennywise. I think Pennywise and his deadlights would totally just take over and would get Ghostface for sure.
And that's where I was at with this. I'm sorry, Gavin. I'm also going Pennywise.
And Raymond.
Yeah, sorry. No, Raymond's forward. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm sorry. You like Pennywise.
Yeah, I gotta go Pennywise on this one, Gav. I'm so sorry. I just think that Ghostface is just a person, whether it's the female or male lead that's in there.
Yeah.
They're gonna stab Pennywise, and he's gonna be like, "The fuck? Well, what the hell is this? What are you doing here?"
Right.
You got your book. So I mean, I definitely am gonna go Pennywise on this one as well. Raven is screaming Pennywise.
I'm sure she is.
Well, hey, we got someone else that's doing it. So, right here, I got Ghostface wouldn't fear Pennywise. That's a good point. Sorry, Ghosty. Pennywise has this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pennywise. Gotta love them both. Gotta go, my man. Pennywise. Kiss me, fat boy. I love it. That's one of my favorite parts.
And what would Ghostface, what would his reasoning be to want to kill Pennywise?
Maybe he got canceled.
Could be.
And Pennywise canceled him. So now we are at another one that was fairly easy to determine. Kayaku versus the Miner from My Bloody Valentine. Who did you pick?
I picked Kayaku.
You can't even joke about it.
No.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, you just snatch her up with your hair, her hair, you know, do the and freeze him, snatch him up with her hair. Yeah. He ain't got nothing with that mining with the tool.
The pickaxe. Yeah, I'm with you. I think the Kayaku is extremely strong. But I got to give it to Kayaku. I love the miner. I love my Bloody Valentine.
Me too, but he's just not that tough.
Yeah, I definitely got to go with Kayaku. Kayaku is a world destroyer. Ooh, you're going to hate me here in a little bit. Kayaku, I got the miner. The miner. Oh, wow. This one's pretty torn. I didn't think it was going to be.
Huh.
Remember, Pennywise doesn't have to appear as a clown. He can appear as whatever
Anything.
Ghostface fears the most. Kayaku could take out Thanos. Man, you guys aren't going to like me here in a little bit. So now we got at the bottom, the very last one in round one, we have Jack Torrance. Don't do that. Jack Torrance versus Blade. Now, when we say Blade, we mean Blade from Puppet Master. You got the blade and the hook. So, who are you taking, Jack Torrance or Blade from Puppet Master?
I actually think Blade might have this one.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, Jack Torrance, he is an evil man. But I think Blade, I don't know, maybe by himself. I guess he's by himself. He doesn't have his other puppets.
Right.
But still, I think he'll hook him.
Yeah, hook him, slash him.
He'll, doesn't his arm come detached, pin him against something?
So, you got Blade.
I got Blade.
So do I.
Nice.
I've got Blade as well. And it's funny because people are like, oh, he'll just punt him across the room. Yeah, unless he puts his hook in him and starts slashing at his leg. Like, I think Blade is so great, and I love his little face. So I'm definitely going to go with Blade on this one. So Torrance acts that puppet to death. It's true. This bracket is Kayaku and whoever wants second. No weakness and just vicious. We'll see. We'll see. Blade is a badass. Blade, even though I love Jack, forgot that creepy little doll. I vote Jack.
If it was all of them,
you would have went with.
Well, I went with Blade anyways, but all of them would have destroyed him.
Sure.
Would have had leeches on him, and
so now this is where it's going to get kind of tricky because obviously now we all have different picks. So, for my first round, I have Pinhead versus Predator, and in that bout, I am going with Pinhead. While yes, I agree, Predator is an alien. So it's going to be a little bit harder to. Pinhead's just going to destroy his soul. He's going to get in there. He's going to tear his soul apart. And whether you're an alien or not, there's still some light in there that is shining out. So I'm going with Pinhead up against Predator.
So I have Predator actually against Pinhead. Like, I get that Pinhead, he is really strong, and I think it'd be a really good fight. But his weakness is his box. He could just put him in his box and take it back to hell. But
do you think Predator is going to be strong enough and smart enough to do that?
I do.
Okay. Real quick, where'd it go? It's starting soon. What time do you guys go till? We'll go till I honestly can't give you a time, but all you gotta do, make sure, like I said, you got that subscribe button hit. Come back and watch the replay if you got to go. We understand. We respect it. We're glad you joined us at all.
Yes.
Pinhead, Predator has no soul. See, I knew it.
So he couldn't. I mean, if he doesn't have a soul, how could he take it to hell?
That's true. Predators don't have a soul, do they? I'm going Predator. All right. So
yes.
Now Leatherface versus Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's the same one for you, right?
I have Leather and Creature. Yes.
Yep. I am going with Leatherface. I think the Creature's going to try to attack Leatherface. I think, again, Leatherface has got the chainsaw. I think Leatherface is going to completely destroy the Creature with the chainsaw. There's nothing really supernatural about the Creature. He's intensely strong, but in my opinion, I've got Leatherface moving on over the Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I also have Leatherface. I think Leatherface has got another mask for Halloween.
There you go. Catch up a little bit. I see a lot of Leatherface in here. Pinhead, because Predator wouldn't put him in the box. Raven had Predator for this one.
Nice.
Leatherface over Creature. Leatherface. Exactly. Pinhead is one of those supernaturals. Dang, I'm seeing a whole lot of Leatherface. Leatherface having Gilman for dinner. Yeah, so it looks like Leatherface has got this one. Wolfman versus Creature, and Wolfman wins in that bracket. Leatherface, he has no fear. Raven had Leatherface versus Hannibal, and Leatherface won.
All right.
All right, so now we are up to, in my bracket, the Ghoul. Okay, they kind of did this with Shape of the Water, and it was really good. But I would love to see a hard reboot of the Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Me too.
That's my favorite of the Universal monsters. So Russell, I completely agree with you. But if you haven't seen Shape of the Water, it's a good start to what they could eventually do. I just wanted to comment on that real quick because we were both big fans of Shape of the Water.
Even though he's not my favorite.
Right. He is mine.
Frankenstein
Yeah,
is mine.
So I have Big Ghoul versus Candyman. Candyman ain't no boy. So I'm going Candyman here. I got Candyman taking out Big Ghoul fairly quickly. You know, he will be his victim. So I got Candyman taking out Big Ghoul.
So I had Frankenstein versus Candyman. And I went with Candyman. I think even though Frankenstein has super strength, I think Candyman would definitely make Frank his victim. And yeah.
That's really no arguments here. Now we both have Candyman moving on. So I got Candyman over Frankenstein. Candyman, Farewell to the Ghoul. Bride of Frankenstein is my all-time favorite Universal film, which is fair. The Shape of the Water is great. I completely agree. We liked it very, very much.
Mm-hmm.
So in my next round of brackets, I have Jason versus Valik. Hey, I like it, Calvin. I like it. Jason versus Valik. Get that nun the fuck out of here. Jason's going to whoop that ass. He's giving machete Valik up and down this bitch. So I got Jason taking out Valik for sure. For sure.
I have Jason versus Samara. And I think Samara's got him. I knew you were going to cancel me. Samara, she is tough. And
I'm kidding. No, I'm not.
I'm going to remove your cancel.
I'm going to go to do it again and be removed.
I just think she's tough. And yeah, Jason is tough too. And he has a machete, but have you seen her face?
I get it.
She
have you seen Jason's?
She would fuck it up worse than it already is. He'd have a big old mouth open.
With the hockey mask?
Yes.
I dig it. Valik's going in a sleeping bag and Jason's taking it to a tree. Told you.
I knew that I would get canceled for
Jason
this one.
doesn't watch TV. Jason.
His mama might though.
True that. All right, so now we are over to the other, and I'm so sorry, my love. Rose the Hat versus Michael Myers. Your boy Mikey don't stand a chance. Rose is gonna whoop that ass. Like he's a man. Look, we can say what we want. Evil dies tonight. Rose the Hat makes sure that Evil dies tonight, and Rose the Hat takes out Michael Myers in a first round KO, baby. Rose the Hat over Mikey Myers every day of the week.
So this one broke my heart. I wanted Mike to win, but
you chose Rose?
I had to choose Rose. I had to choose the one that I thought was tougher.
No way.
And Rose she's a badass, and I think that she would definitely she would use her mind powers and she would fuck Mike up. I think Rose got it.
I agree with you. And I never in a million years would have thought that you'd choose her over Michael.
I said I did this strategically. Who I thought was tougher, and it hurt my heart. To not have Mike, but
right. No. Ken Myers over Rose. Sorry, pal, don't agree. And I got a whole lot of Rose the Hats here. What's up, Sledgehammer Horror question? Have you all seen Halloween Tree yet? No, I don't know where we weren't able to find it.
Halloween Tree?
Yeah, remember we wrote it down. I've got it written down in here. We weren't able to find it. If you can find me on Instagram or Twitter, Facebook, or Ashley, please, if you know where we can find it, please send us a link because we would love to watch it. I believe you said that was the animated one we were talking about. Myers, trick or treat, motherfucker, Myers all day. Listen, you just brought up a good point. Michael Myers can't even beat Busta Rhymes, okay? What makes you think he could take out the beast that is Rose the Hat? Rose the Hat will be wearing that mask. Canceled for saying Ken. Boo, Myers wins. I wish I could cancel you. Myers, even though I love Rose. Michael, I'm not allowing him to die after Ghostface. I'm still going to get canceled about how much about Rose. I couldn't get through Dr. Sleep. Wow.
Oh.
Try it again. I get it. Art's not for everybody. Movies aren't for everybody. We both very, very much enjoy Dr. Sleep, but I just think Rose the Hat has got him. So, in my end of the bracket now, we got Billy from Black Christmas taking on Freddy Krueger. And it's Freddy. It's Freddy. It's Freddy.
I have Jigsaw versus Freddy, and I also chose Freddy.
Not much to say on this one.
I mean, he could try to put him in a trap. He could, but
Freddy.
when he falls asleep, he's screwed.
Yeah. So yeah,
Freddy would haunt him.
I for sure am going with Freddy on this one. This one's easy.
Yeah.
In Michael's defense, bust a new kung fu. Man, Rose knows. Fuck you. That's what she knows. She killed that little boy. Is this gonna hurt?
Oh
yes. Like yes, he's got Mikey, baby.
That scene.
Yeah.
That destroyed me.
That was terrible. So now we got Xenomorph in mine versus Pennywise. Xenomorph is gonna be like, look, I watched 5 motherfuckers bully you to death. I got this on lock. And the Xenomorph is gonna completely destroy Pennywise. I'm so sorry, Raven. We love you, but I got the Xenomorph over Pennywise. Like I said, he's gonna be like, I watched you try to do a pancake head because 5 people called you ugly. I got you, bro. So I got the Xenomorph.
I have Xenomorph versus Pennywise also, and I went with Pennywise. Those deadlights.
You went with
I did. I know that Pennywise, he can be bullied to death, but Xenomorph ain't gonna bully him. I mean, look at what he looks like. He's an alien. They're both aliens.
Yeah. So he's gonna need to know even darker secrets to bully him easier. I remember we used to get wedgies. Pennywise would be like,
No, he'll get out his deadlights and Xenomorph will just be like up in the air, like
with the other mouth coming out.
Yes.
Y'all should see the look Raven is giving the TV. I'm sorry, Raven.
You can still love me, Raven.
Right. This is a lot of people are picking Pennywise. Ashley, you're canceled. X2. No way, bro. Pennywise for sure.
Thank you.
I got Xenomorph over Ghostface. Wow, this Pennywise is tearing it up. That's awesome. I got Norman and Ghostface. I went with Ghostface. Very nice. Sierra's canceled again. Pennywise would outsmart him. He spits acid on Pennywise. See?
Eh.
All right, so now we got Kayaku versus Blade.
I have Kayaku versus Blade also on this one.
I'm going Kayaku.
I'm going Kayaku as well.
Not much need to be said.
You're just gonna be like, and step on his little ass and
he's running. For sure.
She'll snatch him up with his hair.
Yeah.
Hair.
I'm definitely going Kayaku on this one.
Yeah.
For sure. So we are up to, what would this be? For the final.
Like the third.
Yeah, we are
round?
at the Elite 8. So in my Elite 8, I have Pinhead versus Leatherface. And it's Pinhead. He tears his soul apart again. So I'm totally going with Pinhead over Leatherface.
I have Predator versus Leatherface, and Predator, he's winning it for me. He's a tough guy. He's strong, and I just think that he would hunt him down and he'd get him.
Yeah. All right. So we have a Pinhead moving on. We have a Predator moving on. So sorry y'all got to go, but I'll definitely watch the replay. Hey, thank you, Anna. Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate you so much. Pinhead over Leatherface. Pinhead. Blade is the man. I agree. It was hard. I can't be canceled. That's awesome. I cannot be canceled. Leatherface. Pinhead over Leatherface. All right. So next we have in my bracket Candyman versus Jason Voorhees. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. I'm taking Jason. I think Jason's got Candyman. He's such a badass. And Candyman would be like, be my victim. Oh, I love you, Helen. And he would just cut him in half. He'd be done. It's a wrap. So I definitely am taking Jason in this one. So what about you, my love?
I have Candyman versus Samara, and I think Samara's got him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Samara's going far.
I think she is evil, and I think that she's tough, and she has the ability to fuck his face up.
Right. Man, the chat just went crazy with that one.
It's like she has like mind powers over people, and you know, like I think she would definitely get him.
Boomer picked Wolfman over Pinhead. Very nice. I'm in and out between yours and Video Creep stream in case you're wondering why I'm not very active on the chat. Totally fine. Tell Video Creep that we're over here. We love him and we hope he's having a great time. I wish he was here or we were there. I miss him. I love him. Pinhead, I will hit you up on Twitter. If I got it, I will send you a copy of it.
Okay.
We'd love to watch it, please. Jason Voorhees, Myers and Ghostface in mine, and I go Ghostface for sure. Jason over Candyman. Ooh, fuck this one. Jason would smack him around though, I guess. Pennywise, Xenomorph would just pass me by and go for a human. Jason, fuck the world. Jason is allergic to bees though. Jason.
Probably is.
Jason over Pinhead. Dig the Samara love, Ashley.
Thank you.
Valik and Candyman, I go Valik. Candyman, Jason doesn't stand a chance. VHS for Samara gotta wear out sometime soon.
It never wears out.
No,
There's copies.
Pinhead, Samara's awesome. Gotta go. This was freaking awesome. Love you guys. AJ, have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping and hanging out with us. I'm gonna go put on Gafan on another phone. Oh, hey, cool. We appreciate it. Thank you. So now we are up to Rose the Hat on mine versus Freddy Krueger. Welcome to primetime, bitch.
You chose Freddy?
I'm going Rose the Hat.
Oh, I was like, what?
No, I think that, Freddy would try to get in her dreams and she'd be like, oh, you are?
She's a psychic. There's no way he's getting in there.
Yeah.
Like she's seen him coming the night before.
Yeah, there's no way. I love Freddy. You guys know my Freddy love. This was another one that broke my heart, but Rose is advancing to the final four of my bracket.
I have Rose versus Freddy as well, and I chose Rose. Like I said, she's seen him. She's seen them coming. She's like, you aren't getting in my brain, man. No way.
Right.
Rose got it.
We're totally in agreement here. So thank you, Calvin. Rose the Hat. Myers versus Freddy. I got Myers. Rose the Hat. Freddy over Myers. I go Myers. Okay.
I love the Myers love. I do. Believe me, I would have chosen him if it was favorite.
Now I have the Xenomorph versus Kayaku, and I am going with Kayaku. Yeah, I think Kayaku's got the Xenomorph. She's got him. It's done. It's a wrap.
I have Pennywise versus Kayaku, and I chose Pennywise.
Raven is dancing circles in her living room right now.
Raven, you can love me. Yeah, I chose Pennywise for sure. I think that
he's the eater of worlds.
He is. He's got those deadlights. That's what does it for me.
Kayaku's not gonna be like, ah.
Yeah, he is. He's like, she's got bigger eyes. She's got bigger eyes. She's got bigger eyes. More. Yeah, so she sees them even more.
Okay. I love Dr. Sleep. So do we.
Yes.
Very much. Kayaku destroys this. Kayaku, Xenomorph versus Miner. I got it. The Miner. Wow. Very nice. Ashley canceled. No, we love you. All right, guys. So we are at the final four.
All right. Let's
do
this.
In my final four, I have Pinhead versus Jason. And I got Pinhead taking out my man, Mr. Voorhees. I just, like I said, he's a direct demon to Satan, and he has the lament configuration. He's going to tear Jason's soul apart. I definitely 100% am going with Pinhead in this one to make it to the finals.
Okay, so I have Predator versus Samara, and I chose Samara. I think she's got him.
Samara is in the finals.
She's in the finals for me. I think she's evil, and I think that she would totally get the Predator.
Run it. I love it. Good choice. All right. So on the other side for the final, we got on my end, we got Rose the Hat versus Kayaku. I'm going with Rose the Hat.
Okay.
I think that Rose has got this one. I'm sorry, guys, but I really, really believe that Rose the Hat is taking out Kayaku. I think that her strength, her ability is just too much for Kayaku to handle. I'm going with Kayaku for Rose the Hat to make it to the finals.
So I have Rose the Hat and Pennywise, and I'm sorry, Raven, but Pennywise did not go on. It's Rose the Hat for me. She's a bad.
She's bad. She's a bad lady.
Woman.
I'm sorry, Raven. We love you.
You took him out way
I
a
know.
long time ago.
I felt bad when I did it. Blade over Ghostface. Ghostface, of course. Pinhead. The 5-finger killer again. As much as I want Jason to win, I have to agree. Pinhead and Valik. I go Valik. Wow. Very nice. I also got Jason versus Pinhead, but I got Jason. He's already dead and doesn't have a soul. Got hit with electricity to be resurrected. Zombie Jason. Mm-hmm. Pinhead, I'm dead. Kayaku. Myers versus Miner. I got Myers. Right. Who the fuck is Kayaku? From The Grudge and Ju-on. Raven said maybe I should watch Dr. Sleep. Rose the Hat's a bad lady, Raven. She is a bad lady. Rose the Hat. So, in my final, now we have clips here that we have not looked at yet. Ashley made hers, I made mine. Mine just says Ken on it. Hers says Ashley. So the winner of my bracket, Pinhead versus Rose the Hat, is...
We'll tear your soul apart.
He will tear her soul of Pinhead taking the inaugural Sledgehammer horror bracket. I got my boy Pinhead taking it all the way to the house.
He took on Rose?
Yeah, I got it. I got to say, I got Pinhead taking it on. I knew the minute we started making this bracket that Pinhead was going to be my winner. While I've never been the biggest Hellraiser fan,
I totally called it.
She did. I lied.
You did lie.
I've always said that Pinhead is one of the most powerful and scary villains of all time. And if I was going to war and I could take one villain with me, it would be Pinhead. So I had to say Pinhead in mine. So for me personally on my bracket, I have Pinhead winning. So do you want to give a little introduction before I click yours? Because I'm dying to know what yours is.
Yeah, so I have two bad bitches versus each other. I got Samara and I got Rose the Hat. And the winner is Rose the Hat.
My very, very best friends. They just call me Rose the Hat.
There it is. Wow.
She's tough. She's a tough woman. And she has those psychic abilities. You know, she can see the future. She can find people. And I think she would win. I think she would beat all these guys apart. Yeah.
And you know what? I have her in my final too. I have so much love and respect for Rose. I mean, it's hard to say love because she's so fucking evil.
She's evil.
But a respect for Rose the Hat. She's evil, so strong.
She's a strong, beautiful woman.
All right. So we are going to catch up on the chat. But if you guys haven't already, in the chat, put who won your bracket. We would love to know who won your bracket. Hey, Cal, what's going on, buddy? Oh, that motherfucker from The Grudge can beat it. Pinhead. Dr. Sleep, one of the best horror movies in the last 15 years. I'll say one of the best horror movies in the last 50 years. I think Dr. Sleep was absolutely phenomenal. And I love that it didn't have to rely on The Shining for it to be such a great movie.
You don't necessarily even have to ever see The Shining to watch it and still, be intrigued.
Absolutely. And I loved it very much. My final is Valik versus Ghostface, and Ghostface for the win, for sure. Very nice. Love it.
Which Ghostface?
Rose be pulling those pins. Look at that.
She would.
I got Myers winning, Sight going with Zombie Jason. Sorry, too strong. I knew it, Nathan. I knew you had Jason. Mm-hmm. Pinhead for the win. Nathan did call my winner earlier. He messaged me. He's like, bro, I know who's winning your thing.
Yeah,
I was like,
funny.
all right.
I did Days too, and he told me, so he was like, no.
Who?
You were just like, no.
No, I ain't Pinhead.
What? I'm like,
no.
Okay.
I've got the embodiment of rage. I knew you were going to pick Kayaku. I knew it, Boomer. That's so great. Leprechaun wins. Pinhead would bring Jason out as a fellow Cenobite. That would be sick. Jason as a Cenobite?
Yeah.
Jason as a centipede?
Okay.
As much as
we have to bring that back up.
Rose the Hat, Team Ashley.
Yes.
Hey, you. Such a bad bee. She really is. Great picks, Ash and Ken. No, great picks to all of you.
Yeah, this was so much fun, guys.
Rose the Hat over Samara. Ashley makes sense. She always does.
Thank you.
Ghostface, fuck the world. All day Ghostface. I'm biased. I love Ghostface too.
Yeah.
One of my first tattoos, I went to get a Ghostface tattoo, and the tattoo artist talked me into getting the Shriek instead. that's how much Scream and Ghostface means to me as well. So I completely understand and respect the Ghostface love. I just think in a head-to-head battle, Ghostface would have lost to Pennywise, unfortunately. Now Rose the Hat versus Pinhead. Ghostface won mine. I knew. I knew. My Fool in the Rain. I'd love to see who would win in Celebrity Deathmatch. Rose the Hat versus Samara.
Me too. That would be
dope.
Awesome.
Nobody puts Freddie in the corner. Freddie wins. I redid mine was Kayaku versus Pinhead, and Pinhead won. Okay. See, we got another Pinhead.
We'll tear your soul apart.
I just like doing that. Pinhead, whoop whoop. Dr. Sleep book was amazing. Dr. Sleep over The Shining. I'm not going to disagree. I love them both, and it would be hard for me to pick one or the other. But anybody that tells me I like Dr. Sleep more than The Shining, I can say, hey, I get that.
I get that too.
Anybody that tells me, hey, I like The Shining over Dr. Sleep, I get it. I understand. Ghostface. I used to dress like Pinhead in the 90s.
That's amazing.
Dude, that's so legit. She's a hottie too. Rose the Hat. She's beautiful.
She is a
beautiful
woman.
lady. Fuck yeah, Sledge. Love the tat. Thank you. Yo, that shirt, Ken. How, why, where? I want one. Tell me this isn't bad, dude. Look at that.
I should have worn mine. I got one too.
It's funny because Ashley and I just did a recent, it'll be coming out in June, our episode of Didn't See That Coming on Tales from the Hood. It's in my top 5 favorite movies of all time. I'll say that much. I absolutely adore this movie. Hit me up on Instagram, Cal. I'll send you a link to where I got this shirt at because I would love to spread the love. Chucky versus Blade. Probably Chucky.
I think Chucky's got him.
If Chucky wouldn't have went up against now you guys know Pinhead won it for me. If Chucky wouldn't have went up against Pinhead at the beginning, yes, that would have been.
He would have won for it. He would have.
Yes, it is, Nathan. I've got some people lined up for it. I'm just trying to get the ball completely set. We're gonna do, for those of you who don't know, we're gonna be doing a top 10 slashers part 2 because we did a part 1 and that one went over very well. So we're gonna do a part 2. We've also got some other ones coming up that we're very excited about. Like I said, here for the next couple weeks, it's gonna be a little bit slower here. We have Horror Hound this weekend. We'll do a live video while we're there with some of our friends. Nick from Lost River Drive-In will be joining us. Jamie and Raven, as long as I'm allowed to talk to Raven on camera. If not, I understand and respect it. Either way, Jamie will have you on there. And you're right.
I mean, not now after you didn't choose Pennywise. She's not going to talk to you.
This ain't no funeral home. It ain't the Terror Dome neither. Oh, my God.
Love that.
Scariest thing ever. So, man, this has been so much fun, you guys.
Yes.
Being on here with you guys, hanging out, doing this Maniac Madness has been great. You guys have to watch Sudoku versus Kayaku, right in line with this. Japan just said, let's put it. I've seen that advertised. We just haven't watched it yet. A villain that isn't on this list, Victor Crowley versus Jason. That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Hatchet versus Jason. We'll have to see. I'll tell you this. I can tell you right now, for sure, in the next one that we do, Victor Crowley will be on it. Krampus will be on it. Mom and Dad will be on
Mommy and Daddy.
From People Under the Stairs.
Yeah.
There's a couple other ones we had that I know will make it on there too. So Patrick Bateman from American Psycho will be on there. We just had to cut some people because we didn't want to do an actual 64-round bracket because we thought it might be too long, but that's really what we should have done because this has only been an hour. So we should have done a whole 64 bracket.
Yeah. But I think doing a part 2.
Thank you. Good. Raven will be on camera. I'll be behind the scenes. Well, cool. We'll get Raven on there for sure. Victor Crowley for sure. Victor Crowley would beat Jason. Hotter versus Hotter. Crowley versus Jason. Art the Clown would be another one to put on there.
Yeah.
Honestly, after seeing how Chapter 1 was done, I would love to see Pennywise versus Freddy. That'd be a good one. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're all good, dude. I was actually just talking about you. That's so funny. We were just talking about Nick and how he'll be joining us at Horror Hound on Saturday. So I'm very excited for you guys to be able to check that out. And if you guys haven't, I talked about it last night on the live. I'm going to talk about it again. Head over to Nick's channel. He just did an interview with Timo, the director of the new Jeepers Creepers coming out. We can put the Creeper on the next list too. Yeah. So make sure you go and check that out. It's super awesome. Ghostface again. I have Dr. Decker from Nightbreed on my list. Very nice. So if you guys have any recommendations for who you'd like to see on the next time we do this, DM them to Ashley's Instagram account or my Instagram account, and I promise you we will do that. Art the Clown should be on the list. So Art the Clown will definitely be on the list. So a little bit Norm. Oh, the Collector.
Oh.
That'd be a good one.
Ooh, yes.
I like that.
Yes.
The Creeper.
Yeah.
We can't put Godzilla on there. Boomer.
Godzilla. You're crushing everybody.
This has been a blast, guys, but 4 a.m. comes early. Go to bed, buddy.
Yeah,
Thank you for
coming
joining
and
us.
hanging out with us.
Chuck Norris won my list. He doesn't sleep. Chuck Norris just jumps in. So just a little bit more, guys, coming up the rest of the week on Sledgehammer Horror. This week we have tomorrow, I believe, Alex Neuer, director, will be on. And then Friday we have a writer, Regina Kim. And we're very excited for these. Next week we have Anya Rose Daly coming out on Monday. On Wednesday we have Donna Nelly. And then next Friday is April 1st. And it will be our verses on April Fool's Day, the original versus the remake. And guys are going to want to tune into that one. Promise. Oh, shit. Yes, the Collector. Pennywise versus Ty West Clown. Ooh. Where's the Collector 3 at? The Collection. We've been waiting for it. You've had the Collected, or the Collector, the Collected, and the Collection is supposed to be the third in the trilogy.
We
want it so bad.
Yes.
And don't forget, guys, we told you this last night, but on Saturday, we will be doing a live video with Raven now that we have the permission. And we are going to have a very special announcement that Raven will be making through her Instagram page that we will be piggybacking off of through our Instagram page. So if you're not following Sledgehammer Horror and Ashley Sledge on Instagram, the links are down here in the description. So make sure you're giving us a follow. We're going to have a pretty cool announcement for you guys. So make sure that you're following us on our social media accounts. Saturday is coming up quick, and Raven is going to have a very special announcement she's making on her Instagram page. And we are going to be piggybacking off that on our Instagram page. So we're very excited to share something very special with you guys that means a lot to both of us for sure. So let's check this out real quick. The April Fool's Day remake, so bad. Hey, it was awesome. I'm heading out to. Hey, have a good night to you as well. We appreciate you stopping in. It means a lot. The April Fool's Day remake. Oh gosh, so bad. Such a good stuff, guys. Keep it up. Hey, yeah. Take it one day at a time. Thank you so much, Cal. April Fool's Day. The original is.
You can't really.
Yeah, I can't talk about it.
Don't say
Yeah, I can't say too much because it'll ruin our verses. So just make sure you watch our verses on it next Friday. Don and Ellie is an amazing person. He was very awesome to talk to. Got to have the Ghoulies on the next bracket. Gotcha. I already know the announcement. Have a good night, guys. Shh. Yeah, Gavin. Shh. Quiet. You have a good night as well. So before we go, guys, if you have any more questions, now would be the perfect time to ask. We would love to answer any more questions that you guys have. This has been a blast, guys. I've had so much fun hanging out with you guys and talking, and this is one of the best parts of our week. Like we get to hang out with our kids every day, which is amazing. And when we get to hang out with you guys, it means so much to us. Yeah. Ooh, what about Dr. Giggles? That movie messed me up as a kid. Like that movie legit killed me. Yeah.
We'll have to do another list. And
I'm glad you came too. I hope you can join us on the next live. Worst horror villain. Now, when you say worst, do you mean our least favorite or the scariest? Like, what do you mean by worst horror villain? Because I would love to answer that one, Boomer. Worst horror villain. I already know if we're going scariest, I know who I'm going to pick. Good to see you. Have a great night. Austin, you have a great night too. Thank you for stopping in, buddy. Do you think there should be a sequel to People Under the Stairs? Well, there's going to be a remake this year. Jordan Peele's producing a remake for it. I'm very, very excited for it.
But a sequel would be awesome too.
I agree.
I would love to see a sequel.
Thank you so much for your content. It's literally our honor.
Thank you.
Okay, so the weakest, most pathetic villain of any horror villain.
The weakest, most pathetic?
Yes.
Oh,
the weakest, most pathetic villain of any horror villain. You got to give me a minute to think about this one. Trying to think. Weakest, most pathetic horror villain. I honestly, this is hard. I don't know.
I don't either.
The Ginger Dead Man.
The Ginger Dead Man.
I'll go with the Ginger Dead Man. Oh, Rubber. That tire from Rubber. There you go. I can take that tire.
I could take a time.
Oh, God. Love Dr. Giggles. Thank you. Oh, that's legit, dude. That's really cool.
Wait, what did I say?
I'm an extra in Dr. Giggles on accident. Me and my dad.
Amazing.
That's really cool. Have you heard about the Candyman vs. Leprechaun movies that were going? Yes, that's not a joke. Yes, they were going to happen. And Tony Todd was like, this is ridiculous. And Tony Todd was in Day of the Dead. And he said, this is ridiculous. Yeah. Pinocchio. Off to watch Dr. Strangelove. Have a great night. Good night to you and Raven. Passion of the Crust. All right. So if there's any other questions, I just got to do this one more time. Nobody did a super chat, but for those of you that don't know, anytime that there's a super chat done, this is what you get now.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
I love that. I'll never, ever get tired of that. I would love to have a sequel to The Shocker. I would love to see that too. If we're talking about sequels, I'm going Dead Silence. I'd love to see a sequel to Dead Silence.
Yes.
That's one that I think that's a story they could build off of and they could do a really good job. So I would want to see a sequel to Dead Silence. That's one that I would really, really, really enjoy seeing. So
I'm still thinking about this villain.
The weakest one?
Yeah. Maybe Leppy.
Yeah.
The one Leppy.
Yes, Steve. We will be at Horror Hound on Saturday. Are you going to be there, my friend? I don't know how to feel about that, but Reggie was reckless. Oh, Reggie was definitely reckless, especially with those screams. And since we're not going to be able to do them again, one last time.
My very, very best friends. They just call me Rose the Hat.
We'll tear your soul apart.
I just wanted to be able to do that one last time. So, Steve, are you going to be at Horror Hound on Saturday? I would like to know that real quick before we head out. And anybody else, if anybody else is going to be at Horror Hound, please look us up. We would love to hang out with you guys. Have you seen 420 Massacre? I have not.
No.
Ashley, don't make sense now. Hating on Lep.
I like
The Legend
Leppy.
of Quilt Face is the worst horror movie ever made.
I mean like Leppy from the newer one.
Oh, the Leprechaun Origins?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
That weird ass.
I'm going with that. You know, that's my weakest too.
I
That
think
Leprechaun
it's
from
pretty
Leprechaun Origins.
Yeah.
Fuck that thing. Just because I don't like it. I've never seen The Legend of Quilt Face, but I'll take your word for it. I've seen The Exorcist too, and I consider that the worst horror movie of all time. So, I mean, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'll take your word for it.
But after watching all the Leprechauns, he definitely grew on me. Leppy did.
Oh, he's hilarious.
His wits, I like Leppy.
Yeah.
But that one Leprechaun, he's
Oh, Steve is going to be there.
awesome.
Awesome. Steve, we will definitely be seeing you on Saturday, man. Shoot me a message on Instagram or text me. We'll meet up while we're there for sure. That was no leprechaun. It was a creature. We agree.
Yeah,
That thing sucked.
that thing
So,
was.
but we again want to say thank you so much to you guys. We are going to head out. Until next time, guys, have an amazing night. As always, keep talking horror.
Stay who you are.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye, guys.